Joe Biden and Kamala Harris riding into the sunset. After what would appear to be the most egregious miscarriage of justice, we have the ex-president and the vice president riding off into the sunset as if nothing significant has happened. They both indicated prior to the election how dangerous this man was and how our country was in peril, only to comply with a peaceful transfer of power. They were both presented with what was considered irrefutable evidence of possible election interference and voter suppression in November 2024. Russian and Iranian interference in the election came out in a report released by the Treasury Department prior to the inauguration. Multiple social media personalities, cybersecurity experts, and constitutional scholars had sent letters to both Harris and Biden indicating a possible manipulation in regards to the tabulation of the votes. Biden had an unapproachable power in his capacity as current president. He could and should have used it to investigate such claims. Biden will enjoy the rest of his days on the dime of the American people with the Secret Service and sunny days at the beach. Kamala Harris will go on to other political endeavors that may include a run for the governorship of California. Then we have the Democrats in Congress. They had a chance to object to Donald Trump's qualifications to be sworn in as president during the certification in Congress, citing Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which is in the Constitution and is clear as day. 100% of the Democrats stayed silent. I expected that from the Republicans because they have never been on the side of the American people and are crazy as hell. We have heard over the years from all the Democrats elaborate speeches, passionate cries for justice, and that our country was in peril. When they had a chance to speak up and put their money where their mouths are, they choked. They had ample opportunity on or before January 6, 2025 to make their case. As well as the days leading up to the inauguration, it was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. After the fact, they wanted to come out as guardians of the people, tout their opposition to Donald Trump, but could have done something before the man took power. The time for this type of pushback was before the man was sworn into office. In my eyes, they had betrayed their constituents and their country. I'm afraid their rhetoric is falling on deaf ears because of their inability to stand up when they had the chance. The worst of it is not only were they derelict in their duties, but they handed over the country and the world to one of the worst possible human beings on the planet. Democrats, with the exception of Joe Biden, will be seeking re-election or election. I'm an independent voter, and I have voted for Democratic candidates for most of my life. I will not be voting in future upcoming elections. Democrat representatives must realize the depth of their betrayal, dereliction of duty, and cowardliness displayed by every single one without exception. I don't think that anybody who didn't vote for Trump will choose anyone that succeeds him in the next election. Although I feel that the same individuals will not support any Democratic candidate either. With all the warnings and bluster, only to go silent when the American people needed you the most, is a disgrace and unforgivable.